Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and continuing on, of course, reviewing more Christmassy materials on the weekends, and yes, that's right, you read the title, and yeah, this being something related to Jeff Dunham. Yep, that's right. Reviewing one of the Jeff Dunham Christmassy specials, you know, with his ventriloquist comedy act. And, well, Jeff Dunham being no stranger to doing some Christmassy stuff. Because, yeah, like, I think, yeah, his very first one, where in that, because, you know, you had Walter, Ahmed, Bubba J, and Peanut, and most notably, like, say, with Ahmed, his, you know, version of Jingle Bells, which being Jingle Bombs, so, it's funny. But, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, I am reviewing one of Jeff Dunham's Christmassy specials, and that being, and I think it was obvious, you know, to do this one, this being one of his new, you know, Christmassy ventriloquist comedic specials, you know, if there's any way to put at it, but, you know. Anyways, so yes, that's right. Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up Holiday Special. Yes, Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up Holiday Special. This was a pretty good, not bad, Jeff Dunham holiday special that he did, and with his characters and what funny stuff they have in stored, you know, both Dunham and his dummy characters, and not to mention that, well, this being on Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure it's one of the first few Jeff Dunham specials to be exclusively on Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure, yeah, but overall, it's pretty nice. You know, even most notably, he's done some other specials, like, say, on Netflix. So, yeah. But for this one, Amazon. Yeah, and even a mentioning of, you know, when the show was happening, which taking place in Wisconsin, a couple of times them mentioning that this would come out on Amazon Prime. You know, not to mention that, whenever the characters said the F-bomb, they were bleeped. Isn't that one of the first few times that they've started doing that? I don't know, but anyways. But overall, it's pretty funny, you know. Yeah, but I thought that this was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I got some good chuckles and laughs, you know, especially when it comes to Ahmed the Dead Terrorist. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah. You know, it may not be really one of the best you know, specials from Jeff Dunham, especially this being Christmassy, but it's not overall that bad, you know, just, yeah, I'm sure you guys would think so too, you know, and if any of you are hardcore Jeff Dunham fans, and if any of you, like me, follow him on YouTube, yeah, so, anyways, so, as always, for me, read the description / the story. Ventriloquist Dunham's iconic characters portray the roles of A Christmas Carol. Walter as Scrooge clashes with Bubba J, Peanut, Little Jeff, and Ahmed, gotta say it that way, Ahmed, over their assigned parts. Yeah, so basically, the whole thing is that, because this idea of doing, you know, Jeff Dunham's very own Christmas Carol adaptation, like, coming from his family, most notably his boys, and so on. And at times when he mentions his family, his wife Audrey, and his two, you know, young boys, even, like, say, and most of the time, you know, Jeff Dunham would start doing, you know, his solo act without the dummies. Pretty funny. In fact, most notably talking about, you know, when being in the theater and, you know, explaining that his son's noticing, you know, the letter P on, like, say, a rug, carpet, and such in the theater, and then when looking at it, like, you know, it spells poop. Well, not really, but still, it looks like it. And yeah, and when it comes to the dummy characters, and, well, each of them, and Jeff Dunham talking to them about the roles that they're considered for, you know, the roles / parts in A Christmas Carol, and it's obvious which one of them would be perfect for so-and-so. In this case, for Walter, is it not obvious? Yeah. Ebenezer Scrooge, yeah. And Walter, the segment with Walter was pretty funny. You know, the mentionings of his wife and, you know, talking about Scrooge, Tiny Tim especially, that was funny. When then comes Bubba J, the role that he's considered for, you know, the part and such, the Ghost of Christmas Past. And it's pretty funny. Even when, like, say, Bubba J's, you know, eggnog and Christmas thoughts, that whole thing, you know. It was funny. Even, like, say, one of the jokes with him, like, being considered to play the part of the Ghost of Christmas Past, like wearing a white sheet and a redneck, like, wouldn't be a good idea for a redneck to wear a white sheet, and if you know, you know, so, jeez Louise. But, yeah, Bubba J, pretty funny, and I didn't quite realize, and maybe I never did, that one of Bubba J's eyes can move. And if it's just that one eye, because I've never really paid attention to that whenever, you know, watching something Bubba J and his eyes, if it's just being one. I need to look at that some more, but anyways. But yeah, overall that was pretty funny. And then after Bubba J, well, then comes Little Jeff. And, you know, it's nice to see, and, you know, ever since, you know, it started with Peanut, you know, whipping out a tiny little dummy version of Jeff, and Peanut being a ventriloquist and operating the Little Jeff. Little Jeff, later on, started to become its own thing and having its own segment and such, and the part for Little Jeff in A Christmas Carol, if it could not be obvious, Tiny Tim. And that's pretty funny, too. And again, the jokes and talks of Little Jeff, well, you know, Tiny Tim, need I say, because it's hilarious. And even when, right at the end of the segment with Little Jeff, Jeff, you know, they talk about some Christmas carols, you know, songs, and when singing the lyrics, and then Little Jeff's singing the next lyrics, getting them wrong, like, that part was funny. Yeah, it was. And then, when it comes to Peanut, the part that Peanut is considered for, you know, the adaptation of A Christmas Carol, The Ghost of Christmas Present. And man, Peanut, as we all know Peanut, you know, being a handful and so energetic, even when, like, say, at times Peanut and Jeff would, you know, hi, even I can't do it that fast like he does it, but you know what I'm talking about. So again, Peanut considered for the part of the Ghost of Christmas Present, but he takes it the other way around, like the Ghost of Christmas Presents. And at one point, Peanut calls out someone that works for Jeff, Marnell. Marnell coming out with this present, and it's basically a surprise for everybody, like, you know, Jeff Dunham having products of his own, one of them being a Little Jeff. Yeah, anybody can get a Little Jeff of their own, and for any future ventriloquist performers. So this being one of them, it's basically a ventriloquist product of Peanut, and, you know, Jeff showing the Peanut ventriloquist dummy, even when at one point, you know, Peanut wanting him to show them some more on this, and when Jeff, like, takes the head off and with the stick, that's funny. And then when Jeff starts to operate it, he starts to make fun and mock Peanut, you know, I'm Peanut, and this, you know, Payback is a bitch, because obviously this is a nod to when Peanut was doing that to Jeff with Little Jeff, you know? Well, technically, Jeff already kind of got Peanut back, you know, in Controlled Chaos, whipping out a little puppet of Peanut. Hi, I'm a little idiot. Look at me, I'm a little idiot. Yeah, but that was pretty funny with the Peanut ventriloquist and how Jeff performs it, and just, you know, insulting Peanut, and he is on the verge of getting him back, and even mentioning to Jeff that he will hire Ahmed, and by placing a bomb, and so on, so yeah. And, you know, unfortunately, in Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special, no Jose. I wonder why that was. I hope not, but I mean, come on, like, Jose, especially the duo, like, Peanut and Jose being a duo, well, I guess there may have been a couple of times where Jose wasn't present or something. I don't know, but come on, I'm just saying, But it's a shame. But at the same time, it was okay. It turned out fine with no Jose in this, okay? And then, the final, dummy character of Jeff Dunham's, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth and final, yeah, because, Walter, Bubba J, Little Jeff, Peanut, and yeah, the fifth and final one, which of course being, and I think, especially as of now, he's been saved for last. It used to be Peanut, but it seems now it's now Ahmed, the dead terrorist. And it's nice to see that he once again wears a Santa Claus hat, and the part that he's considered for, and if it's not obvious, the Ghost of Christmas Future / Yet to Come. Of course. Ahmed being born to play that part. And I tell you, the jokes with Ahmed in this, hilarious, of course, and, not wanting to play the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come and just, golly, and singing his own, Christmas cover, just, it's so funny, fa la 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 la, you're dead, how, what he sings, it's funny, of course. And, when it comes to Jeff talking to Ahmed about the part that he's considered for, which being the Ghost of Christmas Future / Yet to Come, well, it's a silent part, as we all know. The Ghost of Christmas Future / Yet to Come is mute, does not speak. All that the Ghost of Christmas Future / Yet to Come does is, well, nod or, point this or that away. And Ahmed finding it a bit difficult, and since he can't really move his arms, and he's trying to do so, and then, I should have seen this coming, usually it happens to poor Ahmed, his arms pop off. And if that's not enough, even with his legs, just we all know, of course, with his legs, his ribs, they come off too. Hello, that's new. I don't recall seeing that, and who'd have thought that maybe that would happen to poor Ahmed? If his arms weren't enough, then that. And boy, does Jeff and Ahmed, of course Jeff, obviously, taking his time with this and messing with Ahmed with his chest, and when it comes to his arms, just, oh my gosh. And even when trying to put the ribs back in, it tickles Ahmed. He finds that ticklish. Okay, how? Just, I don't know. It's how it is, and with Ahmed. And when it comes to the arms, well, Jeff, he doesn't know which one is which, left or right. Honestly, and when looking very close at his arms, it is kind of hard to tell, but, if it matters for Ahmed. And Jeff playing with his arms just like, ooh, are you? Hi. Poor Ahmed. And Ahmed just really getting pissed off, not just at Jeff, but at the audience. They keep laughing. And of course, Ahmed, going, silence! And it's funny. Yeah. Ahmed, of course, being one of it's obvious, he's one of the fan favorites. Is he not? Of Jeff Dunham's dummy characters? Well, once Ahmed's segment is finished, and that being the last one, well, before the show ends, Ahmed calls out to Jeff in the suitcase, that, he's supposed to give something to Jeff because of Peanut, yeah. Know where this is going, yeah, it's a bomb, and, well, Jeff, he, oh, thank you, and then he puts it back in the suitcase, and, well, it blows up, and Ahmed being in the suitcase, Jeff opens up the suitcase, and there's smoke that comes out, and then Jeff pulls out Ahmed, and it's Ahmed after the bomb blows up. That's really cool. We get to see a new dummy version of Ahmed in this, where he's blown up and such. I think, were those his eyebrows? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Silence, I killed me, and just, and that's Ahmed, the dead bombed terrorist. Jeff Dunham says it's funny. And then, the show ends, and right as it ends, and, the audience giving him a standing ovation, this was very sweet of him. Having his 2 boys and his wife Audrey come out, even them sharing a kiss. And during the end credits, we see a little behind the scenes, like when, they're preparing the show and before the audience comes in. Jeff Dunham's 2 sons, they're having some fun with the peanut ventriloquist dummy. It's very sweet, cute, and funny, yeah. Even like they did take off the head, just, yeah. And other funny things funny moments I can think of, well, because some certain things, like when it came to, say, each Walter and Peanut, like, I'm purple, or, I'm the one who's smiling, says Jeff to Walter, and Walter trying to smile, because we all know, and even one moment where Jeff does the face, because kind of looking like Walter, just that face. Now, yeah, you've seen that too. Also, the opening to this, and yeah, Jeff, a little solo act, and even talking about, Christmas being special to him, even showing the photo, and we've seen this photo before, where, one Christmas when Jeff was a boy, he got his first ever ventriloquist dummy, and yeah, the picture of him with his 2 parents, and yeah, his mother and father, and, even Jeff commenting on, his dad looking happy, not really having a smile, but, if you've seen the picture, Yeah. Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special, I think, is a not bad Jeff Dunham Christmassy holiday special. With what this had to offer and what the act was, it was all about, his characters, whom they're considered to play in, their very own Christmas Carol adaptation. That's something I would want to see. Yeah, because that would be funny, especially like if, this being on YouTube and such, actually, also, this popped in my head because, I meant to, at one point I thought of mentioning this, because while watching this, and I was trying to find, a pretty good, like, background and picture and such, well, for the green screen backdrop, this is the best I can do, I happened to notice that there's been a t-shirt of Jeff Dunham's Scrooge-Up holiday special. Pretty cool. And even, like, say, Ahmed in the shirt, dressed up as the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. I was wondering that, but I technically already found out that, yeah, because in this, Ahmed, he's wearing a Santa Claus hat like he has before, and that's okay, But yeah, just overall, Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special, not bad, a pretty good, decent, Christmassy holiday special from the one and only Jeff Dunham, with what goes on with his dummy characters, this being all about, them, considered to play the parts of so-and-so in A Christmas Carol, and all the jokes, and where, Jeff is very careful at times with, like, certain jokes that he would say, like, one of them being, like, say, China boys, or something like that. If you've seen this, But yeah, just overall, Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special is a not bad Christmassy holiday special. Need I go on? Yeah. And I'm giving Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special, I'd say, yeah, okay. I give it 6 out of 10 stars. Yeah. 6 out of 10 stars for Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special. To me, I see 6 out of 10 being still good. That's just my opinion, And what about you guys? What did you think of Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special itself? Did any of you enjoy this? Didn't think it was that bad? Did you get some good laughs and chuckles from this? And with each of Jeff Dunham's dummy characters, and this being all about, Christmas Carol and so on, even like a few mentionings of other holiday classics like Home Alone, Kevin. That was funny. Have you seen any of Jeff Dunham's other holiday specials, like like, say, Christmas or Halloween. I did review, one of the Halloween specials he did, if you want to go check that out. And what other Jeff Dunham materials have you seen of his? And if you've seen, ever managed to, like, maybe see him on TV or out there on, performing or following him on YouTube, Just overall, what do you think of Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special itself, and with what I've had to say, my review, and what did you think of my review? Leave comments and give this review video a like, as always. And so, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Jeff Dunham's Scrooged-Up holiday special. More review videos are coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video / review. And, well, there's only two more Christmassy materials left for me to review. Stay tuned, because the second to last Christmassy material that I'll be reviewing is something else, comedy, and it comes straight from the Griffins. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you probably do. Yeah. Again, stay tuned for that. Take care, and peace out. I kill you!